Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. Dee-dee, a fwit-dee-dee-dee-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-lie.
Well, good morrow, my friends. Welcome to another edition of Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare. I'm your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare, and it is time to write sonnets today. How are you? Did you sleep well? Did you have a good week? Anything new in your world? Let's have a great time together right here. Because even if it was a bad week, today, right now, we are here together to create some art, to create something new as a collaborative effort. A reminder that this show appears on twitch.tv/nat21adventures. If you are not a subscriber, please go subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. You can also follow me on my socials, facebook.com/Shakespeare approves, because I'm your friendly neighborhood Shakespeare. Shakespeare approves of this message. Aha. You can go follow me there. And on the YouTube, youtube.com/Shakespeare approves. Also, I can be found on Instagram and TikTok, Shakespeare.approves in both places. So, how you doing today? What are we talking about? I see a few of you are already in the comments. Good morning to you, Sir David Percival, Sally, Screaming Dragon, Victorian London Fog, Dr. Andy. Lovely to have all of you here with me. Action is awake and has coffee, says Dr. Andy. Fantastic. If you're hearing anything in the background, the Floofabatuk is diving in and out of a box right here. And the Milo Fluffy Kitten is off getting his teeth worked on. So hopefully he will come back with much better teeth than I have, for I am English. Now, my friends, what are we doing? Why do we care? Well, we are here to write a sonnet. What is a sonnet, you ask? I'm so very glad you did. A sonnet is a 14-line poem with 3 4-line stanzas. Now, traditionally, the first line, line A, rhymes with the third line, line C. The second line, line B, rhymes with the fourth line, line D. And you repeat that formula for all 3 stanzas. It closes off with a rhyming couplet. That's 2 lines that go together. And it's all done in iambic pentameter. That's 10 syllables per line, though you can go to 11. It's clear as mud. Fantastic. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to rhyme. It's just what is traditionally done. But whatever we make. So, what are we writing about? Throw your suggestions into the comments and we'll vote on what we like best. In the meantime, while that is happening, let's talk about what's coming up next. Upcoming shows. In less than 2 weeks' time, I will be appearing at the Bucks County Renaissance Fair. That is a 3-day show. Labor Day weekend, August 31st through September 2nd. That is in lovely Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Go join us there. After that, for 3 weekends, I will be at the Sparta, New Jersey Renaissance Festival on September 2nd through 22nd. And then I'll be 4 weekends at the Maryland Renaissance Festival, September 28th through October 20th. Then I'm going to be performing 1 weekend only in Salem, Massachusetts, outside of the Black Cat Curiosity Shop. That is going to be the weekend of October 18th through 21st. And then I head on down to the Lady of the Lakes Renaissance Fair. Sorry, I threw in the wrong weekend there. That is not the 18th, because that doesn't make any sense at all. I need to fix that, don't I? Yes, I do. I threw in the wrong date. So what date will that be? That'll be the weekend after October 20th, which is, if my calendar wants to cooperate with me, the weekend of October 25 through 28. There we go. Let's fix that right now. Weekend of October 25 through 28. There we go. Ha! I fixed it. And then the Lady of the Lakes Renaissance Festival down in lovely Florida, November 1st through 10th. And then Louisiana Renaissance Festival after that through December 8th. So much going on, including tomorrow night I'll be appearing on a brand new session of Gothic Horror Gaming. You want to join me for that? That starts at 9 p.m. right here on the Twitch channel. And then also join me and Palo Gobonzo and many others of your favorites here from the channel over in New Orleans for Destination D&D New Orleans. That is November 19th through 22nd. And then go with me to Muncaster Castle in England. So much going on, I know. Next summer, July 14th through 19th. So much going on. You can get all of that information at our site, including renadventures.com. But let's see what... Oh, hello. Thank you, Pippin. Thank you, Floofabatuk. Floofabatuk just brought me a flower. He wants me to throw it. Go get it. He wants to play right now because obviously Daddy isn't working. Daddy is only here to serve him. All right. But what are we talking about? The producer says, Andy, the Chirons are wrong. Yeah, I'm the producer. So, I'm fine. All right. Bye, everyone. And I'm back. Ha ha! Because the show actually literally can't happen without me. Let's see. Victorian says, Ode. Oh, I'm going to throw my specs on so I can read this. Ode to coming to work after a good vacation. Fantastic. Or just ode to coming home after a long journey. Either are good. I'll let everyone vote. Screaming Dragon says, let us write about summer's end. Sally says, let us write about being eaten alive by tiny bugs at events. Dr. Andy said the union rep negotiated Shakespeare's return. Excellent. Yes, I'm both the talent and the producer. So yeah, I'm the writer. So like I'm in all the unions right now. Oh goodness. So we have some good suggestions coming up. Ode to coming back to work after a good vacation, or coming home after a long journey. Love those curtains blowing in my face. Being eaten alive by tiny bugs at events. Summer's end. Ode to labor unions. Oh, ode to labor unions. Oh, that's a fun one. All right. Pippin is back. Pippin, get off the desk and go. Why not? Just destroy everything. That's my cat. All right. Hopefully we're still connected. Oh my God. Cats, right? Yeah, no. Go that way. No, go that way. Go that way. We're not doing this right now. I'm working. I'm talking to the internet. I'm talking to the internet, Pippin. All right? Yes, I know. Why do I feel like I sound like Reese Darby this morning? Yeah. Pippin, no. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh goodness. All right. So we have ode to labor unions, ode to being eaten alive by tiny bugs at events, ode to summer's end, ode to coming home after a long journey, or going back to work after vacation. Right. So let us see what we are writing about. Throw your votes into the comments. But I see most of you are writing ode to, and that is because every sonnet is an ode to something. And so we will put that here. And we will put our favorite lines that we like, but we're not yet sure what to do with, into the candy jar. Now, the candy jar, one of these points, for those of you who are new, one of these points, the candy jar, is where we shall put our lines that we like, but we are not yet sure what to do with yet. You can see it right here. There's the candy jar. So get your suggestions in. Hello, Pippin. Are you actually coming onto the screen now? Yes. No. A little bit. All right. There he is. And that is happening. All right. And he's just winding in and around all the cords and cables. And he's biting the Ethernet cable. So we'll see how our connection stays. All right. And now you're back over here. You're next to the microphone. And you're back on screen. All right. Could you not? Could you not? Could you not? I love you, but could you not? Buddy, Pippy. No, we'll play right. Like I swear to God, we will play right after this. I swear, it will happen. Right here. Come on, my love. Here he is. Say hi to everyone. Hello.
Hi everyone, I'm Pippin.
All right, off with you. This is the Pip stream now, says Victorian London Fog. You're not wrong. So, what are we writing about? Get your votes in for our fantabulous suggestions that are there. Again, being eaten by tiny bugs at events, ode to labor unions, summer's end, an ode to coming home after a long journey, or even coming back to work after a good vacation or holiday. Get your votes in there right now. Yeah, I know. You have your flower. Yes, it's a very good flower. Here, thank you. Thank you very much. I love you. This is his latest obsession. Sometimes it's a Mr. Spock finger puppet. Sometimes it is a little beanie baby, jungle cat. I think it's a cheetah. And then sometimes it is a little Minnie Mouse Tsum Tsum. But this is his current favorite obsession for the last couple of days. All right, Pip. Go get it. Oh, it went into the hamper. No, that's not going to cause a mess at all. I made a mistake. Oh, he got it. Well, there we go. All right. So, Dr. Andy's saying somehow coffee hasn't kicked in enough for decisions. Well, in that case, I might make an executive decision here as I throw the flower yet again for the cat. Ode. You know what? Ode to labor unions, because we are coming up on Labor Day. So do that. Ode to labor unions. Here we go, my friends. Ode to labor unions. Labor unions having given us the 5-day work week, the 40-hour work, the 8-hour work day, etc. Paid vacation. None of these things are things that I get, by the way. I'm self-employed. Oh, goodness gracious. Love it all, though. I absolutely love this and everything that we're doing. Yeah. I'm ignoring the votes. Monarchist. I am a monarchist, actually. And Victorian says this was never a democracy. Well, all of you took forever to vote. So yeah, there's also I'm the editor of this show. It's my show. My name is right there. Literally, writing sonnets with Shakespeare. Here. Let me go to the big solo. That is my name right there. Right there. That is me. I'm Shakespeare. That's I'm the one with the merchandise, all of myself. That is my tagline right there. Writing songs for Shakespeare. That is my logo right there. The body Shakespeare. That is me. All of this. This is mine. It's mine. So never a democracy. You're right. Pippin is destroying the office. There we go. Oh goodness. All right, and now he's just living in the hamper. I wish I had a camera on him right now. Alas, I do not. We're going to need to do Pippin Cam when I get better internet at this place, so I can just go to different cameras, so you can be like, oh, there's the Pip. Right. So we are going to ode to labor unions and Labor Day. There we go. All right, get your lines in. Remember, we are looking for 10 syllables per line. That is our ideal of what we are heading for. If you go a little too heavy, that's all right. We can cut a word or a syllable, or we can make a new contraction. We can add a syllable or a word for one that is too short. Imagining a Pippin Cam with its own chyron, funny commentary cutaways. Indeed, I'd have to get a producer on that one. I'm going to cough just a moment. And remember, you can support the show by going to coffee.com, buy me a drink. Go to ko-fi.com/Shakespeare. Let's have a nice, noisy sip of coffee right now. It's good internet audio. I don't care who you are. All right. So, back into the comments here. Let's see what we have from you. They bring us together, supporting us, says Screaming Dragon. Very good. They bring us together, supporting us. That's 10. Well done. They take my money and say they will help. Push comes to shove, but they do represent, says Sally. Yes, they're not always grand, but nothing is ever always fantastic and perfect all the time. They take my money and say they will help. There we go. Victorian said coughing.com. Well done. One more about to happen. If that's not a real website, you need to go sit on that right now. In factories where weary workers strive, the union's voice ensures the rights survive. I would argue that the union is the collective voice, but that will still work. As a shop steward, you have a big job. Management hates you. They retaliate. As a shop steward, you have a big job. 10. There we go. Dr. Andy saying, I will die on the hill that it's coffee with a long O because their slogan for years was fee rhymes with no fee. Yes, but they were wrong, weren't they? It's buy me a cuppa. We thank them for the 5-day week and weekend. There we go. We thank them for the 5-day week and weekend. 11. All right. Pippin, stop knocking things off my desk, please. Thank you. All right. We have a lot to start working with here. Excellent. All right. Thank them for the 5-day week and weekend. Like that. Let's try and bring the weekdays down to 4. I'll take a 4-3. Absolutely. Let's try and bring the weekdays down to 4. All right. Like that's right here. All right, I'm going to change this a little bit. All right. We thank them for the 5-day week and weekend. In factories where weary workers strive. For our rights to survive. There we go. Weary workers strive. corporations. From corporate power. All right, here's our first stanza, my friends. I think. Here we go. We thank them for the 5-day week and weekend in factories where weary workers strive. From corporate power they forever defend. Their union gives voice for our rights to survive. All right, Sally, sending in another couplet here. You help your co-workers, they get a good deal. It's amazing how good it makes you feel. I like that. Move into our second stanza now. All right. Pip, off the desk, please. Thank you. All right. All right, thank you, sir. Get. There you go. Go get it. Go get it. Oh goodness, my cat. Oh, I like this, Dr. Andy. Well done. On picket lines, our voices blend and rise. Marching for justice beneath open skies. You feel uncomfortable when we're not about you, Pippin, probably. Yep, that's right. That is correct. On picket lines, our voices blend and rise. That's 10. Well done. Marching for justice beneath open skies. Well done. See? There you go, Andy. Well done. All right. Pip. Come here. Come on. Down. There you go. All is fair in work and its reward. Well done, Johnny-O. See, the thing is, Dr. Andy, you can be very pro-labor and still own a business to be an actual manager. It's not about... We make a false dichotomy betwixt management and labor. And we always look at management as the moneyed classes, as the powered classes, and that's not completely true. Sometimes, yes, it is true, but far often it is management has far more in common with the labor than they do with the ownership. And there's nothing wrong with owning a business. There's nothing wrong with living the dream and seeing your dream become reality and making you money. That is why, among other things, I do what I do. I get to make my own hours, to an extent. I get to make my own rules. I get to live my life the way I'd like to. There's nothing wrong with being independent, with being a business owner. There is everything wrong with taking advantage of those who may work for you, of treating them as if they're less than human, as if they do not deserve certain basic and alienable rights. So that is the problem. So it is not an irony that you are a business owner, Dr. Andy. There is no irony in being management, both management and pro-labor. I'm management at some places, and I'm very pro-labor as well. So there is no irony there. There is no hypocrisy. There is no false dichotomy there either. So you're fine, my friend. You are fine. Oh, I like this right here. I like this couplet here. Do we split it up, or do we let it stand as two lines that rhyme in a row? We'll see. Yes, of course. So Dr. Andy saying their AV shop was never big enough to earn the ire of the two locals with a capital L, meaning union shops, that they bumped up against. But Dr. Andy's shop paid more than prevailing wages and didn't underbid maliciously, so always got along. Yeah, if you can underbid fairly, no problem with that. And if you pay higher than the prevailing wage, absolutely no problem with that. Meaning you are a friend to the working man, yes, and woman, but working man as the slogan. Yeah. So continuing on. No, because stagehands were in a feud once with the Liverpool electricians. So when stagehands built a new hall, yeah, that's funny. That's very funny. You're like, we're not scabs, I promise. We're independent contractors. I love it. Oh, that's too funny. All right. Power dynamics in every element of life. Okay. Getting back into our poem. As Dr. Andy says, done now. More poetry. Let us get back over here. All right. Now, all is fair in work and its reward. All right. I actually like this right here. All right, here we go. Not all is fair in work and its reward. On picket lines our voices blend and rise. The struggle unseemly, the methods untoward, marching for justice beneath open skies. I am loving this. Well done, my friends. We have two very good stanzas. Let's get into our third. Over time, great costs, some buried the dead. The seeds flourished. Education. Fresh bread. The seeds flourished, education, and fresh bread. 11. There we go. I think this is actually the first stanza, potentially. Let's try it. Not all is fair in work and its reward. On picket lines our voices blend and rise. The struggle unseemly, the methods untoward. Marching for justice beneath open sky. I'm going to actually change that. Marching for justice beneath open skies. We thank them for the 5-day week and weekend in factories where weary workers strive. From corporate power they forever defend. The union gives voice for our rights to survive. Yeah, I think that works better as the second stanza. Moving on, my friends. Sally, that's a good one right there. That's a good couplet. Oh Union, wherefore art thou? All right, so Sally, I'm going to correct you slightly. Wrong usage of wherefore. Wherefore means why, not. So why are you? No, well, you mean where are you? I'm not going to change it right there, but yes, wherefore means why, not where. But I like the flow. So if we can change part of that, yes. I think these four might actually work very well together. You help the co-workers to get a good deal. With your co-workers. Collectively deal. All right, we're actually going. I'm going to change this. With your co-workers, you collectively deal. There we go. Over time, great costs, some bury the dead. Dr. Andy, April Fool's sonnet, someday where the girl is to deliberately misuse old languages must part. Why must you make my eye twitch? Why? Why must thou maketh mine eye twitch? Why must thou makest mine eye twitch, Dr. Andy? All right. honor losses. We honor wins and losses when church bells peal. There we go. With your co-worker collectively over time, great costs, some buried their dead. We honor wins and losses when church bells peal. The seeds flourished education and fresh bread. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Actually, I think this is actually even the second stanza. So, yes, not all is fair in work and its reward. On picket lines our voices blend and rise. The struggle unseemly, the methods untoward, marching for justice neath open skies. With your co-workers you collect marching for justice neath open skies. Oh no, it was neath wide open skies. With your co-workers you collectively deal. Over time great cost, some buried their dead. We honor wins and losses when church bells peal. The seeds flourished education and fresh bread. We thank them for the 5-day week and weekend and factories where weary workers strive. From corporate power they forever defend. The union gives voice for our rights to survive. Johnny O throwing in possible couplet here. Small things and big things are part of the bargain. Signs versus adverts are part of the jargon. Absolutely can share this with your union steward, Victorian. This is public. Go ahead. What union are you in, Victorian? Love to know. So do share. Let's honor. Let's honor. Hmm. Right, hold on. Victorian, Teamsters Local 223. Well done. Just some guy. By the way, I don't keep up with the Discord, so I have not seen it. I'm so sorry. Shop Stewart, and also welcome to the show. Well done, Victorian. Stay strong. Sally was a shop steward for many years. Let's not forget to thank our local mobsters. Oh my goodness, yeah. Jimmy Hoffa will be proud of us. Sally was in Cannes 1038. Well done, all of you. Continue with what our heroes wrote before. Let's. All right. I think we have a good. Johnny O also has a very good line right there. Demands unheard. They turn up their noses. The people walk out for bread and for roses. It's a very good line too. Sally said it was CWA 1038, not Can 1038. So here, let's try this. So let's call it For Bread and for Roses. Bread and for roses. Not all is fair in work and its reward. On picket lines our voices blend and rise. The struggle unseemly, the methods untoward, marching for justice neath wide open skies. With your co-workers you collectively deal. Over time great costs, some buried the dead. We honour wins and losses when church bells peal. The seeds flourished education and fresh bread. We thank them for the 5-day week and weekend, and factories where weary workers strive. From corporate power they forever defend. The union gives voice for our rights to survive. Continue with what our heroes wrought before. Let's work to bring the weekdays down to 4. I like this, my friends. Very good. 20th August 2024. My friends, we've written another one. Well done. It's amazing how we do this. Almost nearly every time inside of an hour. Sometimes even less. Sometimes like half an hour. But my friends, such good work. Such good work. One of these days we're going to do a candy jar poem. I need to just collate all of it. So that'll be fun. Maybe in early September we'll do that. Or one where I just have to do it as a recording and just pull it all together instead of live. But I want to thank you all for joining me here today, my friends. You are such stuff as dreams are made on. You are my absolute favorite and the entire reason I am here. So thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Now, my friends, before you leave, just a reminder of some upcoming shows. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be on Gothic Horror Gaming. We're going to be in the French Revolution. So that will be tomorrow night, 9 p.m. on this channel, twitch.tv/nat21adventures. Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare will be back next week at 11 a.m. on Tuesday. So do join. I will be at the Bucks County Renaissance Fair next weekend, Labor Day weekend, August 31 through September 2nd. And then Sparta, New Jersey Renaissance Festival, September 7th through 22nd. The Maryland Renaissance Festival, September 28th through October 20th. I'll be in Salem, Massachusetts for street shows the weekend of October 25. Lady of the Lakes Renaissance Festival, November 1st through 10th. Louisiana Renaissance Festival, November 12th through December 8th. And of course, we have our Destination D&D tours coming up in New Orleans, November 19th through 22nd, and Muncaster Castle in England, July 14th through 19th. You can go to renadventures.com for more on all of that. And my friends, if you felt this show was worth anything, a 5, a 10, for a 50, I will detail your car because I got no pride. Throw it into my hat. You can do so by going to coffee.com/Shakespeare. That's ko-fi.com/Shakespeare and buy me a cuppa. And let's in fact have a nice noisy slurp right now. Not that loud, but it's good internet audio anyway. I don't care who you are. Over at coffee.com/Shakespeare, you can also get your own personalized commissioned sonnet from me. Ask Victorian, I writ one for her. Also, go follow me on all of my social media, facebook.com/Shakespeare Approves, youtube.com/Shakespeare Approves. You're detecting a trend. Instagram at Shakespeare.approves, TikTok at Shakespeare.approves. Oh my God. You can also buy my albums at shakespeareapproves.bandcamp.com. And if you'd like to become a recurring supporter of the show and support me in all of my things, you can become a Patreon of the Arts at patreon.com/Shakespeare, and also become a Patreon saint of Nat21 Adventures at patreon.com/Nat21 Adventures. Friends, remember our hashtags for all of this: ACAT, All Kings Are Tyrants. I'm wearing a different doublet today, so this has been jacket talk. Not really, but it's a cozy one. Although I was wearing a scarf today and a heavy vest that I did get in Britain last time I was there. So that was delightful. Hashtag I'm with her, and always live, laugh, love seat. But as we are closing out, my friends, I'd like to thank you for joining today. Thank you so very much for being here. And let's have one final reading of our poem. Not live, laugh, love seat, but for bread and for roses. Let's make that the entire screen if we can. There we go. Not all is fair in work and its reward. On picket lines of voices blend and rise. The struggle unseemly, the methods untoward. Marching for justice neath wide open skies. With your workers you collectively deal. Over time great costs, some buried the dead. We honor wins and losses when church bells peal. The seeds flourished education on fresh bread. We thank them for the 5-day week and weekend, and factories where weary workers strive. From corporate power they forever defend. The union gives voice for our rights to survive. Continue with what our heroes wrought before. Let's work to bring the weekdays down to 4. Friends, this is Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare. I'm your friendly neighbourhood Shakespeare. Thank you for joining me today. I love you. You love me. There's mutual glorious affection. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Pippin, stop knocking things off the table. Pippin, why are you doing that? Pippin.